There's still some Etten roaming around up here. Too stupid to walk down the steps. Lovely. Yes. Now we have a much better angle at which to destroy the Chaos Serpent's castle key. That... Ow. He actually managed to pull off quite a little shot there, and there's one we missed over here. How impressive, Mr. Serpent! But you shall soon fall if my hammer will hit you and not the wall that it's not actually touching but exploding on anyways. Hit detection, 64 games. Bad combination. Should be one more in here unless he woke up. And he didn't wake up, but, well, now he did, but, yeah. He goes down easy enough, just a couple hammers. The Chaos Serpents love the hammers, just like I love throwing hammers. Oh yeah. Serpent and a Centaur are fighting in there. Last time, the Serpent won, oddly enough. You'd think that the Centaur would win, being able to bounce back his fireballs, but no, so... I'll save you that 1 minute battle there, and... yeah. So now we need to go back. That switch that we hit in the well opened up the door in this building here, in which we get... Come on, trying to add suspense here with a silent pause. A key. What could it be? The castle key, which... I find it odd that they put the key that we need to use in this level in the same level, and where the hell did you come from? You're not supposed to be roaming out here in the swamp. Whatever. That was a random encounter there. It kind of threw me off guard. Anyway, inside here we have another icon of the Defender, and a very well-hidden switch that threw me for a loop my first time here. Didn't catch that one my first time because, you know, who's going to think to destroy the armor suits there? Huh. And anyway, that switch opens up this area, which leads us to the area where we get the swamp key and the horn door, the locked horn door. It's also some medieval dining hall area that's cooking birds. Who doesn't love birds, man? Unfortunately, they're firebirds, so yeah, it's not like they're going to do a lot of cooking in there. Fake wall is obvious because it's a different texture. I actually found that one out rather quickly my first time through. Highly impressed with myself when I did that. Now this next little area we're coming up to is kind of a hassle. Basically, what you're going to want to do is run as fast as you can to the opposite end, because there's quite a few enemies up here. I think there's one Etten. Don't have to worry about the Etten, of course, but there's a Chaos Serpent or two, and like 5 Centaurs roaming around. And somehow we got lucky here, and all the Centaurs are swarming the Serpent. Normally, they all come to me and swarm my ass instead, and that's not a very happy time when they do that. So like I say, run forward, and if you're lucky, some of the enemies will get caught between the floor and the wall, like that one Centaur did, and will bite the dust by being squished to death. Totally bitchin'. Now we have 3 paths here, and as soon as we manage to kill all these Centaurs, somehow make it through there. Quite a durable little bastard to make it through those fireballs. They're highly impressed. Kind of surprised that many survived. Anyway, we have to pick the right path here. If you pick the wrong one, then you get teleported back. And that's not very happy times indeed. At all, I should say. Take the easy one first, and naturally that's not the correct one. Somehow I managed to avoid the fireballs there. And here. And what the fuck? That was... Hey, I went through all of them. What the fuck, game? Don't tell me you're gonna dick me over now. And it lets me through now. You fucking cock, game. Bullshit. I went down that path the first time, you asshole, and you teleported me back there. What a real dick move that is. Anyway. Moving on, now that we have the swamp key, we can come over here. There's nothing for us to do right now, because all this does is lead up to a locked door. And it's locked by the... Let me collect my mana here and replenish some of my health and items. And it's locked by the horn door there, which we get in the Wastelands, which is where we're going to now. Because we've pretty much gotten everything that we can done in the swamp so far. All that we have left to do now is enter the horn door and the... Well, as I was saying there before I abruptly exited the level, all we have left to do in Darkmere is enter the horn door and the cave door and activate the puzzle switches. But we won't be doing that until we get the other keys. So right now, let's head into the Wastelands. Temp save, of course, because, hey, it's just the kind of guy I am. Now, let's party on with this shit and collect the rest of our keys. After we max out our health.
The Wastelands. These once fertile lands have been rendered barren and lifeless, except for those creatures serving Korax. The planet has been split asunder here, and pitfalls abound to swallow the unwary.
Alrighty, the Wastelands. This is kind of a tricky area. There's a giant underground maze that you have to navigate. And you'd think that the map would help you, but it doesn't really. And of course, we're also greeted by some brown Chaos Serpents here. And come to find out, the difference between a brown Chaos Serpent and a normal one is that the brown ones deal a little bit more damage than the normal ones. So yeah, very, very bad indeed. And if my hammers would stop self-destructing on an already dead corpse there... Oh, yeah, watch out for the giant, like, spear things that come out of the ground. Because they are insta-killers. Although they will also kill enemies if they're unlucky enough to walk over one, but most of the time, yeah. So a good strategy for running around in the open areas of this level is to stay on the very edge of it, against the wall, because the spikes never come up there. Yeah. Kinda hazardous going after that health, but I figured I'd risk it. What the fuck. So now we enter one part of this maze here. And the mazes are filled with tons of birds, as you can see. We'll be coming back to that gray area in a little bit. Right now it's closed off and you can't go anywhere, but after we kill a few enemies it opens up, and that's where we'll be going after we collect the horn key, which should be your top priority here. Now, in addition to collecting the horn key, since we have our swamp key, we can also go into the locked swamp door now, so we'll also be doing that, and we'll solve our first sixth of the puzzle on the Shadowwood. Ouch. Oh, 2 with 1 shot. Now that's called, you know, prudent planning right there. Prudent usage of your magical hammers. Silly centaur. And by the way, once he comes out of there, that means that the gray area is now opened up. Now, you should be coming up, we should be coming up on the horn area. Yes. Obvious fake wall door is obvious there, in which we're greeted by the best doorman ever, a brown Chaos Serpent, which promptly blasts us in the face there. Deal with the, I think, 3 or 4 centaurs that are roaming around here, and damn, we're blowing the shit out of them there. Gnarly. Alrighty, make that 5 centaurs. Take care of them. Also, you can... I guess if you fucked up and forgot your axe in the 7 portals, which I'm not sure how you could do that, you can collect it there. So that's nice, I guess. It replenishes a little bit of mana, so yeah, why not? Because I'm a completionist bastard, too, I'm also going to kill all the swamp monsters here, because I really hate them. Stalkers are just... well, they're stalkers. Who likes a stalker? Alright, now this is where we get the horn key. Narrow passageway surrounded by lava, in which those fucking birds constantly spawn. Be careful here not to fall off. There is a way back up, but hopefully I won't have to show that off, because, yeah, you have to fall in the lava, and that's... I don't know why the Etten corpse slid like half a mile there, but that works. Now once you pick up the horn key, yes, some of the platform disappears, and... yeah, okay, well, there you go. If you fall in the lava, run back to the start, hit the switch, and that platform will lower. There you go. I really didn't want to have to show that off, but unfortunately, my platforming skills failed me there, and I fell into the lava, so fuck it. Now, we've got 1/2 of our mission here done so far. Now we need to find the swamp door, which, if you'll remember that gray area, that's where we need to go next. But first off, let me kill all these birds here because I don't want them spawning on me. We get to go back here. It wasn't there before, and there's naturally about 5 or 6 brown Chaos Serpents in this area. Now, the only reason I'm going in here now, we can't actually do anything here, But this is where we use our son of a bitch. He's not supposed to be able to get that close. Eek. That was not very good to walk around the corner and get green shit thrown in your face. I don't think I'd like that. You probably wouldn't either. Anyways, like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted there. This is where we use our cave key. But like I said, we don't have that yet, so yeah. But may as well clear out the area. Deal with the serpents now, because, yeah, the sooner you can deal with these get rid of these high damage enemies here, is the better. And it looks like one already got spiked there on that platform, so yeah. They can be killed by the protruding, I'm having trouble with that word, but little pikes that come out of the ground there. Strange planet we're on.